having a lot of fun,
Yeah.
watching some fantastic matches, and we have got a couple more for you coming up right now.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The young gun, one of the young guns, I like to say, of the Street Fighter world,
Yes.
CJ Truth. Jabali takes a lot of credit for introducing this man to the world, and he should, but he's going against Eric C. Now, Eric C, I feel like this is going to be hard no matter what because he's playing Fang.
Yep.
But I always like to give people a chance, so let's see what's going to happen.
I feel like this is a very similar situation to when that previous Fang player fought Punk.
Yes.
Where he's facing a very high-pressure character that's going to thrive in putting Fang into a corner.
And you can see this neutral is in full control right now.
CJ looking fantastic. This is shades of when he actually defeated Punk.
He's looking really sharp right about now.
Yes, he is.
I like the neutral already.
That was nice. Yeah, bang, bang, bang.
And you see Eric C trying to play that range game. That's going to be a punish.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't throw out those normal ones. Got to EX that.
Another throw in the corner, and this pressure is looking really
Gets
good.
out of there.
CJ Truth coming from being a Fei Long player. You know he likes this pressure.
Oh, yeah.
All right, goes in the trigger. Plus on that steal.
And you got to know that if you're playing a Fang this high up in the tournament, he's probably going to be pretty darn tricky.
Oh, yeah, he's you know he's decent at least.
For sure. So I would look, again, much like the previous Fang that we had seen, which you may not see any more of very soon. I'm going to think Eric C, if he gets a chance, he's going to reset CJ Truth because he wants the damage.
Yeah, I think, like, this is one of those situations where the trade-off is you have to stay in close,
Yes.
get the damage that you want, and then make that person come to you. Because, like, Fang, although he is a lot better this time around, it is a harder-fought battle for him to control these kind of situations. She's such an offensive pressure character. That standing medium kick really strong. That walk-up crouch strong.
Here's
really
the problem
strong.
with, I was just going to say, here was the problem with the last match. Eric C didn't try to zone CJ Truth. He tried to play neutral and got bodied. So now it was the question was, how is he gonna play round two? Well, he's switching characters. No more Fang. Enough with that. We are going Urian.
Yeah.
And this is the first Urian I've seen on stream today, actually.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
it is.
So this is I haven't seen any stream Urian either. So now I would like to see like how he's gonna fare. And I feel like if you have a pocket Urian, why start off playing Fang versus Cammy? I don't understand
That's
that
what
logic.
I'm wondering. Usually would go the other way around. You play Urian and you just have a Fang you kind of mess around with.
Right.
So what does he think that Urian has the answer for, his Urian specifically, versus this Cammy?
Well, I would say like
I would say he has a perfect.
And it is not looking good right now for Eric C. Actually did a little better with Fang in the matchup.
Yeah. I think he's more familiar with the buttons he could press and couldn't press in the distances. But it's just the neutral that's killing him right now.
Right, and now you see Eric C playing a little more confident, fighting for that middle ground.
Okay, that's actually, he's looking good now.
Oh, wow, standing light kick, and he could have got a lot more off of that.
Yes, he could have. And that just goes to show you, I mean, this isn't, he's not maining Urian. Either that or he's just not warmed up with the character.
Yeah, I feel like he just didn't commit to that mix-up. Like, he didn't believe that he was going to get that anti-air, but he got that round, and he's going into the last one with an EX bar.
Yes, I was going to say, I was really hoping it didn't come back to haunt him, and it didn't. So, fortunate for Eric C, gets the round, still alive in this thing. But CJ Truth, no reason to feel threatened at all. He should just keep playing his game.
All right, he's that cannon drill. Corner pressure in favor of CJ Truth. Also set point, and he gets the stun again.
I'm thinking this is going to be a double. Okay, I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse. Here we go.
He tried to go for like a little cheeky reset. Did not work out in his favor. Yo, Eric C. And now he's going to get that damage.
There we go.
Check out my suit. No, he's going for the raw damage. Same side. Oh, meaty. I see you. And CJ Truth shaking his head like, nah, man.
A couple mix-ups, and it ends the round. Is CJ rattled by that, or is he just realized that, heck, I just guessed wrong one time, we can collect ourselves, and we can just run it back in the next match? I don't think CJ Truth is rattled. He's been here too many times before.
I mean, and this goes right back to the first question we asked. Why would you not play Urian and play Fang in front of that? That's a crazy confidence. Like, that sounds like the right thing to do, but it did bring him back. I mean, it worked out in his favor. Whatever he learned from that, he applied it to the Urian set, and now they're going to the final game. CJ Truth, not looking too shabby right now, but Eric C. looking a lot better than he did that first game.
I think it's just that Urian has such powerful resets. If you get tagged with him, you're getting a lot of damage. So I don't want to say that Eric C outplayed CJ Truth in the last match. It just worked out in Eric C's favor. That's all it was.
Okay. Eric C trying to go for an anti-air. Now you see CJ Truth turning on that offense. That neutral again. Eric C not trying to commit to anything. Goes for violent knee drop EX version. Not looking good. Kick, throw, reset. That's going to be a stun. Little meter.
CJ Truth changing up the tempo just a little bit, making Eric C come to him.
Round 2.
All right, set point here for CJ Truth. Standing medium kick, that neutral looking really good. Eric C from round to round seems like he's learning, adapting a lot more. And like I said, I just wish he had played Urian first. I feel like it'd be a lot different outcome. Nice
Gets
wake
himself
up.
out of the corner.
Oh, wow, walks into it.
And CJ Truth always ready to confirm every hit he gets.
Oh, wow, too close.
Now, was that just the wrong one? Is that what happened?
I think it might have been.
It seemed like it should have linked.
No, it's happened before, but it's mostly been because the character has been in the corner. But it's probably just the wrong button straight.
Well, doesn't really matter. For whatever reason, CJ Truth doesn't look too happy with himself, but he should be. He played well.
Yeah, that's when you hurry up and get off the stage. Like, well, that guy made a few mistakes, but I'm still alive. Now, next up, Snake Eyes returns, but this time versus EMP Hero.
We need a hero.
We need a hero. I need a hero. That's my jam, actually.
That's a good song.
That's a good song. Yeah. Anyways, guys, CEO 2017. We have some ridiculous matches coming up. Don't forget, we still have that ridiculous match that my friend told you about earlier coming up. But first, we're going to go through this match. Now, I want to see what Hero is going to be able to do versus a player like Snake Eyes.
I'm actually very curious to see how this one is going to go. Hero plays a very different Bison from, say, Tampa.
Yes. He's pretty active when it comes to, and we saw it in that match. He's a pretty active Bison player.
He kind of reminds me, and this is going back a little bit, I don't even know if he plays him anymore, but kind of reminds me of the way Moons used to play Bison.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I've witnessed firsthand Bison from Moons, and he definitely has a pretty disrespectful, I want to check your temperature, see what you react to kind of Bison.
Yes. And I don't know if that favors him in this match or if Snake Eyes is just too composed, too ready for it, and it's going to come back to hurt him. I don't know. So I have a little bit of an invested interest in this match. I want to see how it's going to go. Both these guys actually kind of more recently in Season 2 making waves more so than Season 1.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And I always attribute that to the fact that Street Fighter V is still a new game, I believe.
Yes, it is.
With the changes being made, there are still like adjustments being made to the players who are playing this game competitively as well. So watching matchups like this, watching these players clash, even though they typically don't play each other, will say a lot about like just the state of this tournament, so to speak.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. For the players that had a slow start in Season 1, it was kind of an issue of like, what the heck's wrong with you, man? You were godlike in Street Fighter 4. What is wrong? Where are the results? Where are the results? Where are the results? There's this pressure. You are forced to maybe not play the way the way you would normally comfortably play. And Snake Eyes a little slow out of the gates. I'm not gonna lie.
Most definitely. I mean,
but even still, Snake Eyes came back more godlike than ever. Daigo, a very slow start in Season 1, but as you have seen as of late, coming back more godlike than ever in Street Fighter V.
I've actually written articles explaining why you can never count out Daigo.
People don't adjust. People don't learn at the same pace. We are all different people. Snake Eyes now in Season 2, ready to take names, and I love Snake Eyes. I love watching him play. Great representative for Street Fighter, for Zangief, for esports.
Yes.
So I assume he was going for SPD. Got thrown out. Empty
get
jump,
tucked in.
SPD.
Dash up.
Yeah, there was a light.
Jump in again. Goes for another reset. Hero it just seems like he doesn't know how to deal with this right now with that life deficit. No SPD this time around. Oh, what anti-air read.
This is a much different Snake Eyes from what we saw against NL. Snake Eyes is, I don't know, getting a little cheeky out there.
Yeah, he's
resets, empty jumps. He's playing the type of Zangief I like to see, actually. But what just happened? Boom.
Oh wow!
And the scary part is, even if Snake Eyes survived that, he wasn't done.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't done. That is a ton of damage.
Yeah, those new swag combos by Bison do a lot. Oh my God! What an air-to-air flame. Reversal. I told you.
Sniffed it out.
So much damage. That critical art. That's one of the reasons M. Bison is never out of a set. The fact that, not M. Bison, but M. Geef is never out of a set. He has way too many options to do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. You better hope he doesn't have critical art, and even still, no meter.
And a lot of everything that connects leads to a setup. So he can make those comebacks as well on top of that.
Stand light kick. Get tucked in.
Great option from Snake Eyes.
Dash up, tries to go for another one. Activation on the trigger. There's a V reversal to stop that pressure by Snake Eyes.
Oh, Snake Eyes going for that headbutt. That new maneuver in Season 2.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen too many people use it, but the people we have seen use it, they have a pretty good inkling on what to do. And Hero looking poised to take this round. And this match from Snake Eyes.
It's one EX SPD away from being over, however. Or bear grab, for that matter.
He let it go too early.
Yes, he did. Oh, that's a...
And Hero reeled back like he lost the match. Like, he's like, ah.
I think Hero knew he kind of snuck away with that last one.
Yeah, and I also think he knows that if he had, it was a good read by Snake Eyes, but he just didn't hold it long enough.
Yes.
I like the spacing. I love the fact that Hero is staying active with the buttons. That way, it's a lot harder for Snake Eyes to get in and start that pressure. Gets the crush counter up close.
Snake Eyes playing at a very, very close distance.
Tries to go for another air there. Did not work out.
Trying to go for that air target combo.
All right, holds it the right amount of time. Crouch jab, dash up, no. Jumps back. Oh, that was supposed to be air SPD.
It was.
Goes for a reset, but the pushback is just too much, and that hit stun does make it so it's not as easy.
Oh, that should be it. Okay. Snake Eyes back on the board. A little bit of a scramble in that round, I'm not going to lie.
Round 2.
All right, here we go.
Fight.
And I see the spacing already. I like the patience by Snake Eyes. We talked about this and how his patience plays into him regaining his composure in these matches.
I think what led to a successful first round there was that distance that he decided to play in the first round. He took about a step and a half closer than what he had played the entire last game. So you see Snake Eyes now inching towards to get into that space again, where the punch is going to hit, the headbutt's going to hit.
Hero just trying to play that ground game. That way he does not get exposed in the air
there
with
it
that
is.
fan. Crush counter again.
That's what I was talking about. He wants to be in that distance.
Oh, EX after the crouch jab. Smart tech. Gets the slide, activates trigger.
It's a really interesting read from Snake Eyes, too, to play so close to him so that he can throw out that punch to get the crush. Usually Zangief's, they'll throw it from more of a distance, but he's coming right up to your face to throw that punch to get the crush counter every time. I think Snake Eyes, he's either making a really hard read or he found a read that he is implementing into these games. And it's looking a lot into his favor into this the third match.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those things that, like, Snake Eyes definitely breaks down the player he's playing while he's playing. That was a very like smart 2 rounds.
Yeah,
that
very
he just
cerebral second round.
Oh, down for fierce. I like it. The fastball special. Shout outs to Yipes. Okay, they trade in the air. And right now you see Hero being a lot more aggressive. Flex again. There's another V reversal. I think Hero's okay with those V reversals being spent.
Completely fine with it.
Ooh, air to air again. Hero looking good.
Yeah, Hero definitely trying to scout out those jumping medium kicks so that he can go air to air with into the Inferno.
Ooh, the amount of down back, just back from Hero is to my liking. And gets the raw sweep set point.
That looked
Hero.
really clean for Hero.
Wow. Oh, tries to go for the anti-air again. And Hero's going to get a combo.
Yeah, that timing on the anti-air is so finicky, especially because Zangief moves forward with it. You got to be very careful when you press that button. Sometimes you'd almost say it's not even worth trying.
Yeah.
Because situations like that happen.
And you see a lot of Geef players that don't take it. There's so many Geef players that don't take that bait. And, and they just leave. Oh.
Great.
Stand like kick.
A little bit of a mistimed there.
V reversal. I like that.
Oh, it was a great idea. It's a shame it didn't work.
Yeah, he needs a. And now you see Snake Eyes getting a little more active in that neutral, slowly walking him to that corner.
I think I was gonna say he definitely wants that gray life out, and he got it with the crush.
Oh, backdash, flex again, and there's the anti-air.
Okay, there we go.
Dead.
That's dead and dead. Yeah, very dead.
All right, final round again.
I'm at odds here because Hero controlled that first round. Snake Eyes controlled the second round. How is this final round going to go?
Oh, stuffs him. And there's a smart tech. And now we're looking at a different Snake Eyes again. Has a mini life lead. Air to air.
Now Snake Eyes going air to air against the air to air, which is crazy.
Another V reversal. And like I said, I just think that makes these matches so much harder for like Zangief. I like the spacing. Oh, did you flex on him? Oh my God. The biggest chunk of red on that bar right there. Wake up, standing light kick. Down to the wire. V reversal. That's going to work out.
You're dead, bro. It's done. It's over. Wow.
Dude, this guy, Snake Eyes, actually lost. Man, this guy's composure is like none other.
That was the difference maker. Composure, patience.
All right. Now, we talked about this last match a little more. So go ahead and tell the people our next match. What are they going to be seeing next on the screen, Mr. Kenny?
This popped up on my teleprompter about an hour and a half ago. And it kept getting bumped down, and bumped down because they knew it was the main event.
Yes.
They knew that everyone wanted to see this match. You see the man on stage. Oh, yeah. That is Mena RD. You know him. I know him. We all know him. We all love him. He is a man of the people. But he is no god.
And so, as soon as you said that, Daigo stood up and was like,
Mena RD versus Daigo.
So I was talking to my brother Yipes at Combo Breaker, and he was like, "Yo, Mena RD is definitely like top caliber.
Yes,
like, he's a region-specific player that you have to look out for. A lot of people don't know who he is, but Mena RD is definitely godlike. However, HyperX, PST, Daigo is his opponent. This is not going to be easy, no matter how you slice it.
See, you know what's crazy is that I am always, until the end of time, going to be a Daigo supporter. How could you not be? The man is a legend. He is a god amongst men. However, if I'm to look at this unbiasedly, I actually do believe Mena RD is probably favored to win this match.
Really?
I think that he is. And I think that if he does win, nobody should be surprised. No one should be surprised at all. You can be sad.
Yes,
you can cry, because I will be sad and I will cry. But I cannot be surprised if he pulls it off.
Well, as Z would say, blasphemy. This guy, I mean, it's hard to root against Mena RD. It really is. But nobody wants to root against Daigo. However, I'm right there with you.
Yes.
This is very much a situation in which Mena RD can surprise and upset the likes of anybody. But this isn't anybody. This isn't any player. This is Daigo.
And if I'm to go by what I have seen online recently, if I'm to go by even what I saw at E-League recently,
Round 1. Fight.
Daigo may have his number.
Oh, yeah. As you can see right there, he started off early with the whiff punish.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like this is the game that's going to be played. Lots of sonic booms.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
If Daigo can successfully keep him out, it's going to be a very slow, very boring game. However, that's all it takes. Dolphin dive here, which I believe got faster in Season 2.5, yes?
Yes, it did get a little faster, so it's definitely a better tool this time around. Gets the V trigger. But you saw when he first did it, the first thing that happened.
Nothing out the sonic boom. Can't come in your way.
I like to jump over. Oh. Wow, I don't know if I'm too sure about that punish there from Daigo.
No, yeah. Oh.
And the thing is about it that Yipes told me,
Yes.
he's always charging Zonk.
Yes.
Always charging it. So you have to be careful. And I feel like
Definitely.
versus a player like Daigo is going to come in handy, but one wrong read. Oh, Sobat.
Yeah, if you're going to go TAP, if you're going to go Zonk Knuckle, you've got to always charge it. I think it's really important tool to have.
Oh, yeah. You have to. Like, and on top of that, like, you see Daigo is, like, backing up a lot because he wants to be out of range of those chains as well. And Bingo, as well as dive to stay in. There's the throw. Mena RD going to have to try and get something started. Nice V reversal by Daigo.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
And this is a bad situation. Oh, but Daigo just doesn't care. Pays no quarter. Jumps out of the corner like it's just no one's business.
And I feel like
Like
that's
he
what
knew
Daigo
he wasn't
does.
going to get challenged.
Daigo does that on purpose.
He does.
He
does.
wants you to think that, like, oh, I'm not going to do this. I'm Daigo. Psych, I'm out of the corner. Thanks for the chance, and now I'm going to win. Like,
Yeah, it's at a point now where Daigo's like, okay, look, I'm going to jump out of the corner carelessly. If I lose and look like a fool, oh well. One of my 11 sponsors leaves. They bounce. I still got 10 left. You know what I mean?
10 left.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Daigo's like a cat with 9 lives. He has 9 sponsorships.
Yo,
Big deal.
and Mena
He
RD
plays with no. Oh,
made
going
a
with the
beeline.
Lara.
Okay. Now, I feel like this is nerves kicking in.
It is.
I don't think that he played. I don't think that that was really a bad turn.
Nope, it
for
wasn't.
him.
It wasn't.
I don't know how much I agree with this change right
No.
now.
What happened in that last game? He got the corner. Daigo jumped out. Big deal. If you can get the corner, you have a real chance at winning the game.
No, that's 100% true, especially with it, like a character like Guile like excels the most in the corner. I mean, I feel like Birdie does have the opportunity.
Great option out of the corner by Mena RD.
The reversal to keep this pressure. He wants that positioning as well. EX just to get through the thunderclap. Okay.
Oh, what? Wow.
Punishes the landing frames on the jump.
Daigo looking surprisingly prepared for this matchup, even though there hasn't been known to be a lot of strong lures in Japan. Who's he training with?
Exactly. And a lot of people, we talked about, we saw that tier list from a lot of the Japanese gods, the figureheads of the Street Fighter V community, and a lot of those guys didn't have Laura like up there.
Yep.
On top of that, they don't have that many Lauras to play against.
That's very true.
And contrary to popular belief, there was not many Urians on that list. So it's like, we like to know who, if on the state side we consider them really strong, who do they consider really strong?
Oh, Daigo.
Oh, what
Daigo
a
waiting
setup.
it out.
And a punish can get the knockdown and the stun. Mena RD, two rounds straight over Daigo. Daigo with the thinking man.
Yes. I think he understands that an adjustment must be made. Probably didn't expect that type of play from Mena RD.
Round 1.
All right, let's go. Final match here. Oh, what a jump in on the fierce. And Daigo like a madman just sweeping. He knew he was going to try to move. No punish on the
Another
sweep.
crush counter sweep. Oh, boy.
Take on the throw. A jump in light kick crosses up just a little bit, and that's going to be a waste of a bar there by Mena RD.
Oh, that crouching jab anti-air.
He's been doing
Putting
it since
in work.
Ely.
Yes, he
Dude,
has.
it's crazy.
Yes, he has.
Oh,
Oh,
EXL
that
going
went
to get
all the
through.
way through. Wow.
Yeah, that hit of armor definitely works out, especially in this matchup. Another V reversal, and Mena RD is looking good. A V reversal.
Oh,
with the
boy.
I like the throw option. No, oh, wow.
Yikes.
And set point right now.
Not looking good. I think the greatest thing that Mena RD is doing, he's forcing Daigo to use V reversal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No comeback factor.
Nope. But he's also robbing the fans of what they want to see most, and that's the Daigo loop.
Oh, baits out, dashes under to keep that corner, and stun is definitely becoming a factor. Block in the V reversal. If Daigo's going to be Daigo at any time in his life, it needs to be right now if he hopes to pull this out. Oh, and that is going to be that. Mena RD with the mini disrespect, and he moves on. Like you said before, I mean, we talked about this. Mena RD is a guy to beat. He is one of the creme de la creme when it comes to the birdie plays, but taking it this time from Daigo, from the grasp with Laura. Man. So are you surprised? Can you tell me, are you surprised right now?
I'd said it before the match even started, I could not be surprised. The type of player that Mena RD is the type of player that a lot of these Japanese gods have trouble dealing with.
Okay, all right. Well,
these younger players, these players that are, a little bit mysterious, we don't have a lot of data on them.
okay.
The guys that have no fear, but are also technically sound.
Yes.
These are the types of players that these Japanese gods, guys like Daigo, have a little bit more trouble dealing with than
historically
normal.
too. Historically too. Like we're used to kind of like that random like renegade factor of them hitting a button at any point in time or finding those hits or when they're gonna play a lot smarter. I feel like that's the disconnect, the kind of change. But I mean, Mena RD, I mean, I can't believe the precursor. Yipes told us that he was that good.
Yep.
And here he is again, beating Daigo at CEO 2017. And with that being said, my time with you has come to an end. And my time with Kenny Omega, the cleaner, the god.
Always a pleasure, my friend.
Commentary.
Thank you. It was a fun time.
Guys, what can we say? We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back. More Street Fighter V action. Thank you for joining me, sir. It's been a pleasure and honor. I think we're going to see you guys some more this weekend. But until then, we'll be back with more Street Fighter V. Stay tuned.
Now, so the Battle of the Youngins, a.k.a. my D says I'm still young. So they're not the grown folks yet. But they're about to do some grown man damage right here in the Street Fighter V set. I'm very excited for this. And I mean, personally, so CJ, he actually calls me uncle. He makes me feel real, like prehistoric.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
He's like, hey, what's up, uncle?
You're like a decade older than him.
Yeah,
More
so,
than that.
It's love. And, of course, Mena RD, my Platano eating brethren, straight out of the República Dominicana, repping it right now, holding it down for Team Rise.
So other than these two guys, Chris Tatarian and MOV actually already played. That happened like earlier today. That was kind of unfortunate. But MOV beat Chris. Punk versus XSK Samurai has to happen. Shia High versus LPN also has to happen, etc. We'll talk about the rest.
I did not know Shia High was actually in the building. Wow,
yeah,
all right.
He's here.
I would figure all the international skedaddle to the DreamHack event. I figure like, all the killers would just go there.
I think a lot of them did, but not this guy.
Yeah, did you know who won that one by any chance?
I do not.
Okay, well, you know what? That's the past. This is the present. CJ Truth versus Mena RD right now.
Yeah, all right, so we got the birdie versus the Cammy. Really one of just a couple of credible birdies in the whole world.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
at the same time, you know what? Cammys there are not as many as I might have thought. In fact, even K-Brad is playing Karen now.
Literally ran with Karen the whole tournament, which is crazy. But look at this, CJ Truth looking very comfortable right now versus Mena RD.
It's one of those polarizing matchups. Mena RD as birdie can keep her out, and he can crush her if things go right. But if she gets in, he has bad defense, she has good offense.
Yeah, that's
Things
true.
go downhill.
So one of the things I like about Mena RD, man, in general, is I like when he really gets in his opponent's head and he just plays absolutely bonkers. When he plays nuts is when he's at his best. But, going from Season 1 to Season 2.5, he's kind of slowed down a bit, man, for obvious reasons. Everybody's just gotten better on top of that, so it's going to be good, man. And right now, Mena is actually getting a press in his corner.
You see that Fierce right there? That was against the Footsies. Ready for it was CJ Truth, just looking for the cancel. Mission accomplished again, down against down jab even.
Good as he was almost at Stun City, but he fights his well out of there. Big belly boys right now. Hold the jump in, no, deny. CJ Truth ready with the anti-air.
Patience. Waiting it out.
Yes, camp it out. Why don't you? Oh, nice. I respect that. Definitely was hulking with that the whole time. Very nice to CJ Truth, the nephew, holding it down right now.
CJ didn't play Street Fighter that in competitive sense for, I don't know, a couple years, few years. In fact, he took time off to play ice hockey here in Florida.
Okay, right on.
He was playing hockey in Florida.
That's next level,
which warms my heart, you know, as a fellow Southern guy who played hockey. I like it.
That's your number one sport?
That was my thing.
Okay.
But he came back to life, and he's looking amazing ever since he came back to Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, man, absolutely. You know, last time I seen him, I remember he was wearing Pampers, and then all of a sudden he had a mustache in his face.
It's
you know,
wild.
So, and look at this, talking about grown man things. He is just whooping this man. Mena RD, look at this, almost to a perfect. Nice break, you needed that. I know perfect's for you, sir, but let's see if he can make something happen.
Oh, he got over it! Over the can? I've seen beat the can. I don't know if I've seen over the can.
CJ is really hot right now. I usually call this the fountain of youth, Ultra David. The young man reactions is still intact, and he's just confident, more confident than ever with age, for sure.
He's got that. Yeah, he's in that nice little mix, right, where he's been playing for a long time. But, oh, that was a really good bait. But he still has those reactions. He's still in there.
I like that you pick Cammy going from Fei Long from Street Fighter 4 to this, so I like that it actually mixes with his style. So it really makes sense. All right, here we go, though. Oh, we try to hold up. Maybe matching that back dash. Can we go for the legs? Oh, not even. The mix-up.
Oh, the counter hit pushback. And now for Mena RD. Maybe a chance in the corner. He's too far. And that might be it.
That definitely is
That's it. The big boy goes down.
Yeah, I would feel hit like that too, man. You know, I give it up to Mena RD. He will be moving on in spectator mode. CJ Troop advances on the loser side of things. That was pretty quick.
That was pretty quick. Yeah, CJ looking so good. And he's one of the local guys. You know, his local brethren, Knuckle Do.
Time for Bison. Flash Metroid.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Florida has a lot of talent. And it's always had a lot of talent.
So it's funny that you're mentioning, you know, the talent in Florida. So I was having a conversation with a few West Coast cats right now. And then, you know, obviously I had to just throw gasoline in the fire. I was like, listen, you really think Wednesday Night Fights is going to be NLBC, right? So, you know, the Florida guys is around listening. You know, they had to put their 2 cents in there. Like, yo, hey, we're here too.
Yeah, right, yeah. They don't really have a dog in that fight, but they're pretty good themselves.
Yeah, so when I thought about it, I was like, you're right. So, you know, never know. We make something happen. Something fun for the people, but we'll see what's up.
Yeah. Well, man, again, we have a lot of good players in this top 24. Let's talk a little bit about who we got. We talked about the winner side a little bit. In loser side, now not everything is filled out on the Smash.gg, so I can't be 100% informative for you. But I can tell you that PR Rog is playing against somebody and Stupendous is playing against somebody.
Okay, so they're waiting.
They're in there. K-Brad versus KB.
Okay.
Gotcha-kun versus Lud.
That's going to be a good one.
I like that. Splice F-Champ versus EG-NY Chris G.
Classic.
All right. GOL Ron Masama always seems to do well at CEO.
Yeah, he beat Dagora to get here.
Did he?
Yeah,
wow.
he beat Dagora. Yeah, that's one of the matches I remember watching.
All right, and Liquid Knuckle Do is his opponent. Verloren versus not sure yet, and then Pie Smug.
It's waiting.
Versus not sure either. So that's a smattering of who we got.
We got a colorful lineup, man. Let me tell you, a nice little variety of characters is going to be a good one. And let me talk about that Valorant match. So Saban was like really confident because he's been beating Valorant for a long time.
Yeah.
But Valorant was actually very excited that he beat Arturo and actually qualified coming to top 24. Yeah, he really got up and he was like really like taking a deep breath when he was like, right. Yeah, he was really
that
into
happy
that
about Cammy beating Dalsum.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you got to take your pleasure wherever you can. No, but Art does do well in Dalsum versus Cammy. It's not that easy a matchup, but he's really studied it up and he tends to do well at it.
Yeah, he always does good against the top tier Cammys for sure.
Yeah, he does.
Let's just go back. Let me see. I don't know exactly who Smug lost to, but he's had a great run. K-Brad been running with Karen the whole time.
Yeah, no Cammy at all.
No Cammy at all. He actually said he's like borderline about to drop her, but it's in the mix just in case if he's having a bad day, I'm assuming. But
fair enough. I'll tell you who beat Smug? Chris Tatarian.
Oh, yes. That is actually how the conversation started.
Oh, all right. That makes sense.
Okay. So that actually, I remember now. That's actually what started the conversation. So
that's a good starter because Chris Tatarian beat him. And then, like I said, unfortunately for Chris, that matchup versus MOV already happened earlier today rather than now, and he lost it. So he's going to be waiting in loser's side against, we'll see, something like K-Brad or KB or Gotcha-kun or Lud or whatever.
And I got you going. That was one person I was talking about a lot. We don't see him too much traveling. The most I've seen him is like Evolution.
Yeah.
So to really see him like really hungry and coming over to a premiere.
So I saw
in the
him
US is
at
pretty good.
Red Bull Kumite.
Right.
He got second place there, only losing to Nemo. And I asked him, can we see you, please, traveling more? Because you are so good.
That's right. Y'all was out there. That's right.
Yeah, I
All right.
was out there. And he said, yeah, he's planning to. And here he is. I didn't know he was coming to CEO.
Me neither.
Hopefully Evo 2. Hopefully he's traveling around more. Because I'll tell you, that Rashid, I feel like, is one of the best. He's been one of the best in Japan. Like, since the game came out, since SF5 came out. But yeah, you're right. We didn't see him very often. We didn't see him not only traveling, but like going to in-person tournaments even in Japan. We didn't get to see it. It was mostly
not at all.
online play.
Yeah, so it's good to see him, man, in a household tournament like CEO 2017. So that's going to be a good one for sure. Who is exactly he's facing again? I forgot.
He's playing against Lud.
Lud, and that's
Lud.
going to be.
You know, Lud has. He's consistently doing this top 9, almost top 8 kind of situation. He's
Right.
just outside of that, and he's been doing it with Chun and also with Colleen.
Yeah, Colleen. There was one big issue with Lud, so I'm kind of glad that he started coming to NLBC and stuff like that. He wasn't sure what character and what direction he wanted to go to. Oh, look at this.
What do you got on the head there? What's going on with the noggin?
I mean, it went from ugly to pretty ugly in a second. You know what I mean? With my homie Punk. You know, that's actually my little bro. Me and this dude.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one of those 3 faces is the worst.
You know what? That's a tough one. But I think it's safe to say we know which one. But going up against XSK Samurai now, one thing that I like about Samurai is like I've been seeing him around the venue, and he has been real zen-like.
Okay.
He's been really meditating. Because, like, you know, usually, not to say that nerves really get to him, but I guess he didn't like the nerves, period. I personally like being nervous because it keeps me sharp. That's just me.
I hear that, yeah.
Yeah, so I like when my blood is pumping. But
Yeah, same.
yeah, so he's really was just like really thinking about it. And I didn't know exactly who he was facing until I seen him in the bathroom. And I was like, man, like, you ready? He's like, yeah, I gotta play Punk. And I was like, this is why you're looking all zen like and confident, getting ready for this guy, the undisputed #1 in the Capcom Pro Tour. And he's just having fun. He's playing on stick the whole time this tournament.
Who is Punk?
Yeah, he actually been playing on stick the whole time. You have to
Why?
switch the
Did he
back.
say why? He just wanted to?
No, I mean, I've seen him play. Yeah, he just wanted to. I've seen him play Street Fighter 4. Back when he was a little younger, he was playing on a stick. But yeah, he's just been playing comfortable, same old thing. I mean, sure, he'll miss combos here and there, but it's literally the same game plan on Punk's end.
You know, I asked him. So I saw him over at a booth. There's a signing booth that he was sitting at. You see him? He was there.
The Geico one, yep.
Yeah, the Geico one. And he was sitting by himself, and he looked lonely. And I came over to him, and he was like, hey, do you want a signature? And I was like, maybe on a check. Nothing else.
Oh, yeah, man, he's grown with his money. Listen, I like the confidence in this guy. So we went to eat Korean barbecue at E3, right? And we was ready to split the bill, and he was like, nah, man, come on, man. I got this. He literally grabbed the check, just paid it himself. I was like, hey, not going to say no to that.
Punk has really grown up. I mean,
Yes.
when Street Fighter 4 was in, he played that game a lot, but he was the online douche.
Yes, he
And
was.
He was.
He was.
He was. But in Street Fighter 5, he started coming out to locals more often, and in his Philly area, he started dominating. And last summer, something clicked in it just clicked. I don't know what happened. I don't know what flipped, what switch got flipped, but whatever it was,
That's what it was, yeah.
he's in there now, and he's grown up in interviews and in interactions with him. He's
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It took
moving
that
forward.
one battleground. That's what it was. That was the light switch right there.
for sure, for sure.
Okay, we're doing
So he
this.
has Karen, of course, and we got XSK Samurai with the Akuma.
Now, one thing that I like to see Samurai do is really use the fireball as a poke. Right now, he's filling them out to see exactly how to open up Punk, and there it is early on. He's looking for it. One thing that Punk always looks for, he'll always set up these little sequences. He'll do like crouch and strong, obviously walk up, crouch and strong. Then he'll check you with the standing medium kick, and then from there on, you can really pick on exactly what Punk's trying to go for. Nice punishment.
Yes. Good damage corner as well. And he was hoping that XSK Samurai would hang himself, but that's pretty rare. Mike is usually pretty conservative about that stuff.
Yeah, man, he is looking really sharp.
Oh, hold on! Complete reversal.
Oh, and we're in the corner. It's time to guess.
If he can, waiting was Punk. Advantage, and he takes the huge risk. What did I just say about conservative play? Who was I talking about?
Definitely Punk in this sense right now.
Yeah.
But nah, good patience on his end, man, to not crack. And he takes round #1 for sure. And look at this, confident with the confirms. I don't even know how his hands look on the joystick right now, but he's definitely, you wouldn't tell at this point the way he's playing so clean.
Yeah, right. In fact, I remember people saying that they felt like it was easier to kick him from crouching medium kick into Tenko on pad, and now he's doing it just as well on stick. That doesn't seem to be a factor at all right now.
Look at this V reversal always. He's never shy to use V reversal. Nice V trigger right there.
I love it, yeah. Parry right on through. A lot of damage as well.
Time to guess. Oh, that was so slick, so clean.
He was waiting,
for it.
yes!
It's over. Oh my God, build a little meter.
XSK Samurai.
That was clean. That is Mr. Clean right there. Samurai. Hailing from Senkai. Right here, tightening it up against the champion, Punk. Move over to the final round right here, match number 1.
I love that mid-range game. I feel like it's tough for Akuma to poke around with buttons, but he's doing it so well. Making the demon flip count as slow as it is.
Oh,
Nice.
got a little too greedy. Definitely should have went for the palm. And Punk, look at all these resources. Even though Samurai's winning, but just one confirmation, it might be a wrap right here. Oh no, get that out of here. You're gonna sit here and take this. May I have this dance? Says Karen.
Okay, getting out of there. That means no trigger.
Wow,
All right,
that's
I like it,
anti-air.
yes. And he didn't react, oh boy.
Nice punishment right
No,
there.
no,
Oh,
alive still, alive still. And very dangerous. The overhead from way downtown, from 80 frames ago.
All right, so what are we gonna
And
do?
it was good enough.
Are we gonna still keep this hardware?
Do you think you can switch from stick to pad just like that?
I think so. No, he's in there. He's committed. He's committed. Thumbs up, says Punk.
Round 1.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I don't think it's been the hardware.
No, definitely not. No, I'm definitely not taking that away.
Yeah.
I just figured maybe he's not comfortable with it. But you know what? He's been sticking to his guns. No OS is here.
That's right.
Samurai's just playing so clean. Okay, nice with punish.
XSK Samurai. He's been one of the best and under the radar consistently for, I would say, half a dozen years at this point.
Yeah,
Somehow still under the radar.
And he thrives off of clean play. Like, if you ever see him play, you never see sloppy on his end. Like, yeah, sure, he'll lose clean or dirty, whatever, but in terms of his gameplay and how he represents himself, it's amazingly clean.
Caught in the corner right now. All right, EX air fireball. I like the idea, but not there. Punk gets the corner.
Oh, nice, the check. Wow, what a conversion. Standing short counter hit. Please go and take a deuce. Akuma.
Round 2.
Round numero uno
Fight.
for PG Punk. Okay, watch the legs, no conversion.
Oh, it's big. Whatever the max is for 1 bar, he got it.
Oh, yes. Oh, he's making a crack right now. Feel the shimmy's coming. There it is. Oh,
Okay.
almost. He had the right idea, just a little slow.
Yeah. A lot of meter. And he confirms it.
The back dash. Doesn't want to take nothing. He's actually one of those guys that really don't like to block too much.
Oh, yeah.
He'll match the back dash just to flip out of situations and get a frame trap himself.
Yeah, he has real shifty defense. I like it a lot. Has a chance for Demon if that's what you prefer, but I don't know.
Nice.
Lovely
Wow.
air-to-air, expecting.
Punishment. There it is. Punk. Quick tie-up right here.
Could he not have canceled in the Demon there?
He probably could have. He actually could have.
I feel like he could have, but he just didn't think that Punk would go for the punish. Is that real in this game? I don't even know.
We'll see. I actually got to check that out myself. Actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, now let's see. Samurai is definitely looking hungry right now. So is Punk. No, that's one thing in this match, right? Nobody wants to be cornered. So who's going to be the aggressive mid-screen early on is the question. Sure. Oh, the knockdown. What's next? Ooh, the delay and it's still hit.
Into the corner. One more hit could result in stun. What does he get?
Nice break, right on
tech.
time.
It was a late tech, too.
Super delay. Hell yeah.
Activates. Safe on stun. Out of the corner. No confirm! Super tough to do. I can't even believe I'm saying it like that, but he consistently does it somehow.
Yeah, for sure. You got such a big window to buffer into Tenkos with that low forward toe. But it's still tough to do, even with that fact.
Yeah.
And look at this, Samurai match point. Oh, get out of here. No demon flip for you. Uses resources. All right, going for the frame traps. Going for the open up. Nice back dash.
Oh, boy. Punished. And not really well done by Punk. Could have been better. Could have been not blocked.
Look at that. One of the things, he is actually one of the few that switches up. Instead of throw breaking, just hit the crouching jab instead.
Yeah, I had to make it safe. But in any case, Samurai's still in there. Those demon flips have worked out so well.
Reactions. The young boy reactions.
Triggers on deck.
For sure.
Triggers on deck. He's patient still.
Don't go for the overhead.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't go for the overhead. I'm pretty sure he's going to be ready.
See Punk just waiting it out. Oh!
That actually could have got he actually could have won the match if he confirmed that to Tatsu.
Yep.
And Punk knows this, so he's backing up. Do not overhead. I'm telling you, he's ready.
Yeah, that's punishable on block.
He's looking for it. As long as
Very
Punk
slow.
ain't greedy, he could definitely tie this up right now.
That trigger's gone.
Wow. Samurai.
37. Look at Punk just staying patient. Ah, nice work, though.
That was a good attempt, though, by Samurai. I don't know if he was actually doing that just to build meter, but then Punk was ready, actually, to punish that.
Fight.
Little back off first. wow, more fierce use in footsies in a way that I don't often see. I like it.
Nice, he needed that early on, I agree. Express train to the corner right now, but nice V reversal. Samurai's not having it.
Punk backing away. One of the best parts of Punk's gameplay is that movement. Back and forth, you never know where he's going to be.
Absolutely. That's what I was saying earlier on, man. It's about those sequences. You don't know exactly how he's going to approach you, but he's definitely going to come out on top of that.
He's a threat.
Situations. Yeah.
Look at those 3 bars down there.
Oh, man, I have this dance.
A lot of white and blue.
Oh, nice confirm. And he got the super. Is he going to spend that cash? No, one more hit.
Yeah, safe at least is XSK Samurai. Out of the air. He can still make this happen. Looking for the big stuff. He got it. Yes.
He made Punk crack under pressure. It looks like that was a delayed throw right there, Ted.
Right?
Like that press counter. But you know what, Punk? Pick up the chain, pick up your wallet. You're on your way to the losers bracket. Samurai sitting comfortably. I think that's for top 8. You win.
You are right. That is in top 8 now. XSK Samurai, he will play against MOV in the top 8. Punk in loser's side.
Well,
So it's a funky weekend. Tokido's out. Punk is in losers. Liquid
right.
Knuckle Dude's in losers. There's a lot of things happening.
I don't even know who beat Dude. That's a good. Wow, I actually thought he was like cruising through the winners. Actually, no, you did say
man,
he wasn't losing.
He's down here. Where did he go? Yeah, here he is. Let me take a look at Phase 2 Pools 12. Again, you can check it out on smash.gg and see exactly what's going on for yourself.
That's pretty sick. But now, damn, so Dudes and losers. Okay, so wow. No, I'm not gonna say. It was LPN.
LPN beat Knuckle Dude.
Okay, that's respectable. I'm a little salty about that because Kami had him done. But you know what? LPN actually cleaned it up, so I'm going to hate a little bit, not too hard.
XSK Samurai's rolled today. So he beat Joel, and that was in pools. All right. After that, he had to get through Tampa Bison and then F-Champ, which he did. And then got through after that, as we just saw, PG Punk. So pretty nice weekend for XSK Samurai here from Central California. So half of the winners' top 8 is set MOV and XSK Samurai. Is that who you would have expected?
You know what? I expected Samurai to be in a top 8 position, but not exactly in winners. I would figure that he'll have a tough time on the way, but look at that. He just beat the creme of la creme Punk, and now he's in winners going up against MOV. And I've been watching MOV the whole time, dude. He is looking hungry. He's looking more comfortable with Chun-Li, which is pretty good.
I love that he's stuck with the Chun and played it in his own way. He's made that character his own. He just says that he really enjoys her. So stick with it if that's what is working for you. If it's not a terrible character, and if you really enjoy it, you're probably going to do better with that than with some random top tier who you don't have that connection with.
Yeah.
Connection is a big deal.
I still feel like she's still explosive. She got confirmed from the legs. But you know what? In the meantime, speaking of LPN and my salt, here he is right now. And this is winners quarters, okay.
Correct. Winners. So this is to make it into the top 8. Now we have the bracket a little bit more filled out, and I can tell you what else is going on. Shia High versus LPN, as you can see. The other one to make it into top 8 is Snake Eyes versus CJ Truth. Snake Eyes, I feel, has just, over the last few months, top 8, top 8, top 8, top 4, top 3. Consistently moving up, and he was already good.
Yep, and he is definitely back in the mix. You know, that was one name that was missing for a while, in the top 8. You know, it was a standard. It was a home standard. You wait for a top 8 in a Street Fighter game, you know Snake Eyes is in there, you know, but he had a slow start. But, you know, he just won Twitch Esports Arena. He got second at Texas Showdown. Yeah. And everywhere that he's been and traveling around the world, he has gotten top 8. So he's definitely in the mix. But right now, we got Shia High, who I didn't even know was in the building, here with a chance to get to the top 8 versus Circus LPN. So let's get it popping here. And let's get it started. CEO 2017.
Fight.
They're going to button check right here. Or they didn't like something. I don't know. But LPN has been doing a lot of good work with Bison, and it's a character he's been playing for a long time. But one of the nice things is that LPN is playing Bison, and that's all I've seen him play. And I don't know if he still is doing the secondary, tertiary, etc., but he hasn't brought it out on stream. And if LPN is not second-guessing himself with characters, if he's focusing all of his time on one character, that man's got a lot of talent.
Yeah, I think after E-League, it was safe to say LPN was like, you know what? Even though Urian is pretty good, it's just not for me. You know, he's one of those guys that like to press those buttons, like to be oppressive. Yeah. And he got some solid footsies, I'm not going to lie. LPN is really good. I think this is the character he wants to master out of all of his the jack of all trades.
Yeah, you're right. And it's looking good so far today.
Yeah, consistently hitting the winners against Shia High. Yeah. Now, historically, Kami would kind of give Bison some trouble, sure. But I mean, in this game, no reversals on Bison's end besides the V reversal, so it's going to be pretty tough. But Bison, on the other hand, 3 frames short now, coming in with that Psycho Axe, so it's a little different now in this game.
Snipes in with the sweep.
Oh,
Okay. Shia High looking good, exactly where he needs to be already.
And so that back throw, he needed that. I want to see more standing fierce from LPN. That's such a good bucket. Nice.
Patience from LPN on the other side. All right. EX scissors safe.
Look at that, just backs off. Does it have a lot of
confirm. There it is.
We're looking for it right now. Oh, that is twice. That is a bad sign early on. That is a bad sign for just whipping a throw. You know what? This is what I want to see. Forget breaking a throw. Try standing short sometimes.
Right?
Just throw him off. Just throw him off. Keep him honest. See what happens. You got to force him to really keep his meaties tight in these situations.
Can't really jump tech OS in the same way you used to be able to, but you know, people are still jumping. Just like jumping back or jumping forward rather than with the tech.
Still a good option. Just don't have the luxury to break a throw at the same time anymore. That's all it is. Oh, wow. Max distance. Shia High. Disrespectful. Now we're in the corner. Time to hold this a pressure session. There you go. Wake up with some buttons.
The spacing. Love it. Shia High knew exactly where he was. He's still looking for that roundhouse. Here comes LPN, and he actually has a life lead. I feel like that hasn't been how this match has gone at all, but he has got a life lead somehow.
Look at this. Shia High with the brave wake-up reversal. Right now, Shia High is looking, LPN is looking good right now.
He jumps in and not ready with Shia High for that floaty Bison jump.
Spends that cash just to get a little more damage. Now he's up for the frame traps right now. Good blocks by LPN. Look at that. He still has it cracked. Wow, very fortunate. He would have got something out of that.
Hey.
Nice. Oh, I'm walking
Make
back.
it safe, yes. And now the question is, how do you open up Shia High even with V-trigger? Shin Bison, the grab is going to do it. Wow.
The delay grab on top of that definitely worked out for LPN. Very lucky. Very lucky indeed.
What was Shia High looking for there? I'm not really sure.
Possibly a delay. Possibly a walk up into a delay, but he just got caught in the meantime with the grab. But one thing a lot of Bisons do have of a bad habit is every time they do scissor kick, they'll go for a grab. They're gonna get grabbed. So definitely needs to look out for that.
Into the corner. LPN controlling very well. Wow, I think he was trying to get away from just that kind of thing and it came anyway.
You get that back thrown back into this corner. The jump in, what's next? Good defense with LPN. Okay, he hasn't cracked yet, but I like that. Oh, nice anti-air. Shia High was ready. What a way to size him up.
What? From the behind.
We'll take it. Oh, plus frames. Okay.
Blocking out. Look at that gray life. Shia High, if he gets hit, he's going to lose almost 100 just out of that. Slowly building.
I just feel like there's going to be quarters hitting the floor sometime soon. Okay, never mind. I didn't even see he had the super. Good stuff for Shia High. Optimal play. No stranger to danger. Look at that. Up one match against LPN.
It's so hard to convince Shia High to sit still when you're doing something like a dash or some, command movement forward, because he's so good on reactions.
Yeah.
And if you haven't really made him worry about that kind of approach before, if you haven't really taken up a lot of his mind on something else, then he's going to react to that 9.5 times out of 10.
I want to see more buttons, me personally, because look, I don't know if LPN has sniped it out yet, but Shia High loves to delay his frame trap sometimes. So, when you see him walking up, just throw a standing roundhouse out of there sometime. Standing fierce, maybe into a psycho ball. Just throw it out there. You got to really make Shia High think twice to just move forward like that and just be confident with his frame traps. But Shia High, man, the young boy reactions. I don't know how old this kid is, but he's
not
up
that young
there.
anymore. He's in his mid-20s at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, LPN. Going back with Bison, after repeating a little mantra to himself, you could see
Feel that momentum.
mantra coming. But yeah, you know what? Take some time, like you said. Feel a little bit better about things. And I'm happy he didn't switch. Is this the best matchup in the world? Probably not. But I'm happy. Well, they went to the beach, unfortunately. They're going to have to restart this. But I'm happy that he's staying with the same character, because I really feel like for several years, that was his biggest downfall, is he just could not pick a character to learn the matchups.
He was a counter pick monster, man. That's what he did, and then that kind of bit him in the ass a little bit because he just didn't have something to really fall back on.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It's true.
I mean, you got to learn the ins and outs. We're at such a level now of Street Fighter. You got to know everything to have a chance at making top 8, which is what he can do if he wins this.
I'm glad that he identified that now, so it's never too late. So now he's definitely on the right path. Here comes LPN with a chance to tie this up. But Shia High, the Chinese representative, just doing some serious damage. No matter what tournament he goes to, I could just pick up plethora of the wins he got. But right now he's getting this win, trying to get this CEO win.
Interrupted. We didn't see that before. We only saw, as you said, you wanted to see it short. There was a jab instead.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Be a little more aggressive.
Right. See if that's changed, but so far Shia High has the corner. Anti-air.
You know what? Better that than just staying in the corner, actually. But now he is not blocking what's coming after.
No, he will not sit.
Dancing with the stars is Bison. Oh, he didn't finish his play. Oh my goodness, he is getting elbow pressed.
LPN just insistent there. As Bison, you don't have a great way to make people not press immediate attack on you.
No,
You don't
not
have
at
something
all.
to worry about. So pressing wake-up buttons as the character is not that easy unless you guess right on the delay or not. That's it, really.
Yeah, so there's literally two things LPN is worried about. Obviously the jump in, and of course how he's going to space out his Psycho Axe because he is so worried about that low forward and
Yes.
Shia High's reactions on top of that. Okay, he's in. There it is. I feel like he should camp out at this point and really react to what Shia High does. But no, he's going for it.
Yep, tried to make it happen. He has dealt a lot of damage so far, but Shia High has a chance to move forward. What is LPN doing to get hit? I don't know, but that's been consistent.
Legs have been getting clipped, and he's been walking into those can't be normals. Oh my goodness, all right.
He got a reprieve there. That could have been stun. That could have been bells in the round.
Nice view reversal. We needed that right on time. Okay, LPN. Oh, that is actually not plus. He assumed the back recovery from Shia High. It's not working out, though.
LPN has a chance. Look at this. Shia High will not stay. Oh, man, he dashed backwards just before.
He
Did
was
he
ready.
see into the future?
I actually cannot believe he was ready for that. You know,
Right?
sometimes you got to see it first before you really size him up, but he actually got that in that whole sequence. So
How did he know? Well, look, obviously LPN wanted to activate V-Trigger. So slide, scissors, something, right? You want to, like, have the opponent block when you were activating. That's ideal, but maybe just too telegraphed. Maybe not mysterious enough. So Shia High, top 8, winners as a result. LPN still has a chance to do that, but it's got to beat the losers if it comes.
no stranger to danger, man. Guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. More CEO 2017 Street Fighter 5 action coming your way. Stick around. Keep it locked.